fly away. It's the first time of today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need.
And we are off now. Clock is running here for senior night here. This is the final regular season home game here and final game of the year for many of these players. Dixon's going to come out first. Tommy McBride with a score. Sorry about that, having to fix the scoreboard there, but Dixon, the number 1 seed in the Bell District. Looking over here at the Dixon bracket for the Bulldogs here, we got Dixon number 1. They'll face Stillville or Iberia. They have not faced Iberia this year. That game was canceled. This game is also for the conference championship, so if Dixon wins here, they will pick up a victory to go undefeated, essentially, or at the worst, if they do play Iberia, it'd be 1 loss, but they will still be conference champion. Everyone else has 2 losses. And then Fatima and Bourbon, we will not have that game. That game will be on Bell on a huddle. You're able to watch that on Huddle and Misha TV. Or Huddle and Bourbon. And then Bell and Lakeway will play. We'll have that game covered. That game, Battle of the Red. So we'll be covering all the Frisco League teams in that Class 3 district. We'll also be covering the girls over at the Lakeway High School. Burns with the bucket. 6 straight points for the Bulldogs early here. Once we get a break here, we'll go through and we will look at some of those other brackets. Also, the Class 2 boys, they will be at Richland, so the RHS Bears Network will be taking over coverage of that. Also, check them out on Misha TV, where they'll have those games live for you. Remember, district games do have a fee there. And who knows, we might even have a random Waynesville game. You never know. We'll see what all works out. Richland down. That is no good. It's going to be out of bounds on the way up, so it is a Bears basketball. Bears again in the orange and black out there. Dixon coming off a JV victory here in half a game. Basket no good. 2 Bulldogs going after it there, and neither Bulldog could get a score. Kramer and Young both had opportunities on that. But basketball season winding down. We got some baseball jamborees scheduled already. We'll have the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. They'll be against Waynesville and Camdenton. And then we'll also have baseball jamborees. The Waynesville Tigers will be up here in Dixon for the jamboree this year. So we'll have some crossover coverage from that. 3-point shot by Young. Big 3 by Young on the play. 9-0 lead for the Bulldogs in this first quarter. Nearly halfway to go. Richland, the 7th seed in their district. And we're going to take a timeout. While we take a timeout here, we're going to go back and we're going to end back here, and then DNC Construction of Newburgh, they're going to be covering district coverage of the Dixon Newburgh girls and also the Newburgh boys here. We'll get that worked out with the Bears Network, hopefully. We want to wish all those teams good luck this season here. While we take a break during this timeout here, we got the girls district. That's at Lakeway. That game will be on MSHSAA TV also by Allen Hilliard Sports. That will be Lynn, will be the 1 seed, and then Richland and Vienna will square off. And then shot by Richland, no good. Defensive rebound. Bulldogs will look at the bottom of that bracket in just a minute. So McBride out there. He's coming back. We had our senior night. We're losing Yoakum, and we're also losing Camden Burns, and actually Tommy McBride is not coming back, so he's a senior. It's a big hole to fill there, but we do have Jacobs, number 24, another big player out there. Plays JV quite a bit, also fills in for Varsity, but just a sophomore for Jacobs, doing a great job out there. That basket no good, 11-0 lead Dixon still. Richland in, that is blocked. Good defensive play on that. That is Holger. Yoakum and Kramer come back in, but we'll have Iberia and Plato in the bottom half of the bracket, and then Crocker and Lakeway in the other game for the first round action of the girls contest. Those games will be at Lakeway next week. The boys will be at Richland, and then the Class 3 boys, that will consist of coverage of Dixon, Iberia, and Lakeway. Those games will be at Bell. Be sure to check us out for all the coverage. We want to thank the sponsors for all that, especially for making that happen. Many sponsors from Dixon and Newburgh, as both these teams co-opt with girls. Another block on the play. Big size difference there. Maverick Yoakum, the senior.
Check Richland, number 25.
Number 3, Walters, freshman.
Carson.
Just 5'6" compared to 6'2" Yoakum. So big size difference on that. 2:17 to go in the quarter. First points on the board for the Bears. MJ Ford is good. 16 points, I believe, on the board. 16-2 now. 1:53 to go in this first quarter. This is our final broadcast of the night. We had our Security Bank games of the week last night. Doubleheader due to weather. The Dixon girls are off to Bell. You can check them out on MSHSAA TV. Look for Bell or Dixon, and that should pop up. I believe if you look for Bell, it should pop up easier for you. Shot by Yoakum, no good. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. That was Kramer. And the Bulldogs slowing things down here. Dodson out there. Dixon really slowing things down. Yoakum now getting a hand on the ball. Going to kick it back out to Ford. So Ford and Dodson, well, he's going to take the 3. He's going to nail this 3 again. 19 points for the Bulldogs. In the first quarter still. Less than a minute to go, however. But it is clearly Bulldogs basketball right now. They are on point. Shooting better from the outside than the inside right now. Double-edged sword, but when it works, it works. 2-point shot. Good attempt on the play. Basket by Well, they said a different name. I got Jeremiah Stevenson, but I believe there's a different name for that. We'll find out during the break there. Ford with his third 3 in a row here. That's 9 points for MJ Ford off threes. And we're going to go into the break. It's a 22-4 ball game. We'll be back after this. A word from back here again, adjusting the camera there. I'm not sure why it's got 1080 going out, so not sure what's going on with the camera. I think the lighting here isn't the best. Ball stripped away. Ford will come away with this. Can't get the basket underneath. Trying to get that to Trip Holger, but can't get the ball down court. Got our seniors taking a little bit of a break there, 22-4. Dixon in the red and white. Orange and black is Richland. I thank all of our advertisers throughout the season that have made this possible. All the Dixon advertising here. Basket is good. And Talon Holzer that time with second chance points. So Richland drives in, kicks it out, drives to the basket. It is up. It is no good. McBride with the bucket. Or McBride with the defensive rebound. He passes up the basket. MJ Ford and Holger out there playing point guard inside. A lot of options underneath. Kicks it back into traffic. There's 4 Bears there. We're going to have a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Checking in, Drew Young.
Passed up the easy shot, went for the 3, and did not work for them at that time. Layup is no good. It is Dixon. Nope, no one's had the ball yet. It is still loose. It's going to come away with the Bulldogs. McBride, final one to get control of the ball. It bounced around for a little bit. Ball tipped in the air, back to the Bears. Ball slowed down at midcourt. Made its way across before the violation. 2-point basket, that is blocked. Alexander with that attempt. 3 is up, no good.
Checking in for Richland, Aiden Pillai. Checking in for Dixon, John Creamer, Maverick Yofa.
And subs for the Bulldogs here. We got the younger players out there. 20-point lead for Dixon in this first half. 5:35 till the break. Ball turned over underneath. Good crowd here for a noon Saturday game. I want to thank those amazing graphics, Clayton Gregory and the Bears Network, by the way, for making those. Do appreciate that, especially for making one for the girls like they did. He's working on one for the boys district also. I do, like I said, appreciate that. But Dixon inbounding under the basket, inbounds to McBride. McBride up, basket good. So 26-4 now. It's a 22-point lead for the Bulldogs. Spin move on that. Ball stripped away. I believe Kramer or Young. Might have been Young that got a hand on that.
Offensive foul on Dixon's Tommy McBride. His
So
first.
McBride will pick up an offensive foul.
Taylor Dotson.
And substitution here, Holzer will come out. A win by Dixon here will give them a conference championship for the regular season. They are the tournament champion. Drives down court, basket up, basket good. John Kramer with the bucket. Kramer just a junior. We are losing 3 good players out of this, though.
Carry violation. Richland basketball. Dixon, Perry, Jacobs.
And the Dixon girls will have coverage of their district after the first game. With them, if they win the first broadcast, we'll have the semifinal. That will be against Stratford. That will be at Osage up there at Lake of the Ozarks. And then who knows where it goes from there. We may go to St. James, may go to Rolla. We'll see how the schedule goes. Shot no good in the hands of the Bears. Halfway through this quarter, 24-point lead. My math wasn't mathin' right. Pass underneath. That is Kramer with the bucket. Assist from Drew Young. And Drew Young with the layup. 32-4 now. 28-point lead for Dixon. Three-point shot is up. That is good. That is by York. That's his first points of the game. Make it 32-7 here. Three-point shot from the Bulldogs. No good. Into the hands of Richland. Walters with the rebound. Ball blocked on the top. Someone's got to get it there. It is still loose. It is a platoon swap here. It is Dixon basketball. For the 2, that is short underneath. Reverse layup is good on Tommy McBride after the miss. 34-7 now. Well, it should be 34-7. It's a 27-point difference in the game. Good defense by the Bulldogs on this, able to keep the ball to the outside there. Inside, we're going to have a whistle, though. This is on Holzer. So Trip Holzer will pick up the foul. It's a second team foul, just his first. One foul on Richland, 2 on Dixon. Good rhyme right there. Good defense on that by McBride. Trying to go somewhere. That is blocked. Down court. Might have got away with a travel there. I got the offensive rebound. Got the bucket. 36 points for the Bulldogs now. A 29-point lead in this ball game. Under 2 minutes to go here. That ball is poked out from behind. Ford came away with a steal. McBride with the dunk. And Tommy McBride with the dunk on that. Ball is still loose. Richland has it currently. Driving to the basket, kicks it out. Defense is there. That is Holzer stopping that. We're going to have a foul on Ford. 1:02 to go here. It is 38-7 right now. McBride will pick up his second foul.
Team's third, shooting 2, number 13, London Smith.
This Dixon team won't play again until Wednesday. Richland will be playing on Monday.
Second free throw good.
And 38-8, 1 of 2 on the free throws. Clock somewhat behaving itself. I am impressed. Foul on the shot. This is going to be against Dixon. Trip Holzer will pick up his second.
Checking in for Dixon, Maverick Yoakum. That's 2 on Trip Holzer. Team's fourth.
And that's the fourth team foul. Richland in the bonus. But 49 seconds to go. Richland tries to get the pivot, can't get the cut right away. Into traffic. Ball is into traffic. That's a travel. Jacobs out there now. Perry Jacobs mentioning a good replacement there for Yoakum or McBride. Baker, another good player that has proven himself in the JV games, moving up next year. And traveling on the play. So 16 seconds to go here. Richland with the ball. 38-8 if you're just joining us. Dixon on top in the white and red. Richland drives underneath. They does get the basket before the buzzer. So Pepperton with the bucket. We're going to take a break here. 2 more quarters, and Dixon is the conference regular season champion to add to their tournament championship. Spin move to start. That is a basket by McBride to start this game here, and this is off track a little bit here. Oh, I just didn't adjust that one. Well, right there. Richland now trying to get underneath. That is off of the Bulldogs. And Richland taking their time here, clock winding down. Not running clock yet. It's a 30-point lead, but that's the fourth quarter. So Richland, again, like I said, taking their time, looking for a smart shot. Pressure by Dixon, though, doing a good job of keeping the Bears out of the lane. They're going to make their way in. Can't get the basket, though. Young with the rebound. Young to Kramer. Kramer will reset at the top. McBride also playing the key position underneath. Alley-oop is good on the layup.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that basket, Tommy McBride has now become a member of the 1,000-point club.
And that is Tommy McBride's 1,000th point of the game right there. 6:30 in the third quarter of the senior night. So congratulations to him. And we're going to take a quick break here while we back here again, and congratulations Tommy McBride on that for joining the 1,000 point club. Dixon up 42-10. Bulldogs spin move, and or not Bulldogs, that is Richland. And we're going to take a timeout over here. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Back here, 6:10 to go in the third. Richland up. Basket is good. Pemberton with the bucket underneath into the tall trees, able to find a hole and pick up the 2 points. 3-point shot is up. Basket is good. Camden Burns with the bucket. Burns deep from the corner. 45 points for Dixon. I want to thank our newest sponsor here for Dixon and Newburgh of
John Kramer.
And Kramer with the bucket on the opposite end there, but DNC Construction out of Newburgh area. Give them a call. Look them up, and for all your construction needs. All of our other great sponsors here that we have. Be sure to support people in your community that support local sports. They're the ones that help the community, help get things broadcast. And even some of these, you see these logos on these shirts of youth sports. Try to support those because they're the ones that directly support these kids. Burns picks up his first foul. We're going to have free throws out of that. 47-12 right now. Four timeouts for Dixon, 3 for Richland. Ford, Holzer, and Dodson come in the game for the Bulldogs. And the crowd's starting to thin out here. It's a nice day outside. Snow be melting away pretty soon. By tomorrow, it'd be almost a memory. It was a long, cold week there. 3-point shot, opposite corner, no good. Offensive rebound underneath, basket good. Jacobs with that. Again, talking about Jacobs earlier, one of the younger players doing a great job. Richland got the swing pass underneath. Can he get up? He is just a little bit over the target there. Good ball movement by the Bears. Drives down, kicks it out. Dixon, good save on that. Like a big tennis lob there. Dodson with possession right now. MJ Ford. Also Talon Holzer out there. Kicks it inside. The Bear is waiting for that pass. They're going to steal this away. Coast to coast. Shot no good. Ball is still Richland. Basket up. Basket is good. Pemberton with the bucket. That is 8 points for Pemberton now in the contest. 15 in the game. Well, I guess it's 6 points for him. 3-point shot off target. A little strong on that. Three, that is blocked. Dixon last touched it, I believe. Substitutions, 33, 13, and 25. There we go. Biverish, York, and Smith coming in for Richland. Tomorrow night, up there at Mizzou, we got a home game. Missouri women playing basketball. The men are playing tonight, or this afternoon, so check them out on SEC Network. Missouri men having a great season so far this year. Coming off several key wins in the SEC. 2:45 to go in the third. We're going to take a timeout. This is Dixon. Third quarter, 2:45 to go. Some JV kids in there now to finish off the quarter. Three-point shot is good. That is MJ Ford with that. Ford, not a JV kid, by the way. He's had a pretty good ball game so far. 12 points in the game for him.
Travel violation, white ball.
And turnover. Possession back to Dixon. Again, skip pass across the opposite side here. MJ Ford setting up for the three. Instead, he'll pass it across. Underneath, Holger kicks it out. Three-point shot. Dixon bounces good. 55 points now. Dodson picking up that three. Dixon is firing on all cylinders right now in this contest. 55-15. 40-point difference in the game. That three is short. Into the hands of Dodson. Two-point shot, no good. Holger. And Richland comes away on the opposite side. We'll bring it to the opposite side anyway. That is 25. I don't have a 25 on the Richland roster. Offensive foul. Oh, never mind. It's a blocking foul.
Fouls on the floor.
Butterus lowered his shoulder there. And Rathan Baker will pick up the foul. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining, but Dixon in a clear lead right here. I think the video's gotten better. I do apologize about it earlier. I don't know, something about the camera was just not right. Turnaround 2 for Richland on that 3-point shot. Baker. That is good. So last 3 shots for Dixon have been from behind the arc. 58 points now. Drive in. We're going to have a foul. So Dodson will pick up his second. It's team third. It's just his first, okay. Underneath. Basket is good. York pick up the bucket. 19 points for Richland here in the contest. Approaching the end of this quarter, and it has been all Bulldogs this quarter here, stretching this lead. 2 points away from 60. Just about averaging 20 points here a quarter. And there it is, 61 points. MJ Ford, that is 15 for the game for him. Big 3 for Richland, no good. Offensive rebound. Puts a shot up, can't get the bucket. We are ready to go here. 4th quarter action, 8-minute running clock. Dixon will be the 2024-20, or be the 24-25 conference champions. And the final game for McBride, Yoakum, and Burns here as a Bulldog in this gym. They still have districts coming up this week. The season not over yet. Speaking of, and then Kramer there, a junior. 63-19 now. No one there. That is off of Richland. So back to Dixon. Again, good job to both these teams here. We'll have district action starting Monday. Every day this week we'll have at least one district game for you. Depends on who moves on there and who plays. But again, thank you for joining us this season for basketball. We'll be back. We got soccer jamboree scheduled. We got baseball jamboree. We got a lot more sports coming in the spring. Waynesville baseball, Waynesville soccer, Dixon baseball, Dixon softball. We have a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll do a track meet. Who knows? Sounds like fun. But district coverage of the Class 3 boys in Bell and the Class 2 in Lakeway, or Class 2 girls, will be on Allen Hilliard Sports. The Class 2 boys will be on, done by the Richland RHS Bears Network. Those will all be on MSHSAA TV. 63-19. Richland 2-point shot, good position. There you go. Basket good by Alexander. Three is up. It is good. John Kramer. And 45 points is the lead here. Richland no good. Offensive rebound, gets the shot. Basket is good. Ethan Buteris with the shot. He'll get a free throw here out of this. Let's see, second foul on 45. I don't have a 45 on here. I don't think that's right on the... Oh, there's definitely a 45 out there. I just don't have a 45 on my roster. Ball is stolen, heading the opposite direction. Basket up. Basket is good. Alexander with that last bucket. Ford passes up the three this time. 4 minutes to go. Clock still running. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebound into the hands of Richland. Basket up. Basket is good. Girls are playing today at Bell. You can check them out on MSHSAA.tv for the coverage provided by the Huddle camera of that. I would say that thing never fails, but it can have issues. Heard a story of an Oklahoma football game where it was attracted to a Ferris wheel an entire district football game, so can be a little inattentive. Ball is still Richland. Dixon's touched it a few times, but that three no good. This time Dixon's going to come away with the ball. Holger and, well, Holger will bring it across. 3-point shot up, no good. That might be Baker. And Harry Jacobs picking up the 2-point shot. 68-27 now. Going to have a foul on Jacobs, I believe. That'll be the third foul. We got 23 and 25. So Hanson, Dodson coming in, junior and sophomore. Under 2 minutes to go. Dixon less than 2 minutes from winning a conference title here, getting on the board behind me. Congratulations to them. 3-point shot is up. That is good by Richland. York picking up the 3. Big 3 by Dixon on the opposite ends. This time Talon Holes are going to answer that one. Richland drives inside, kicks it out, tries to get some space for a shot, but wasn't quite there. Still 41-point difference, 71 to 30.
Foul on the shot. Foul's going to be on number 2.
So free throws coming here with the clock winding down.
Number 5, Connor Block.
Once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me here. It has been a pleasure. Hopefully you're enjoying Frisco League basketball coverage this year, along with other coverage of sports. Clock winding down. Well, you guys know about my clock. It has issues here. But down to 30 seconds here. Ball will head back to Dixon, and Dixon will wind it out on their side of the court. I imagine they're just going to run this down. And much like a football knee, this will end the game here. Congratulations to both these teams on their season so far. Good luck in districts. We'll be seeing at least one of them, if not both, if not Richland at some point here. But you catch them on the RHS Bears Network and Allen Hilliard Sports for Dixon. Have a good night. We will see you later.
Richland 30.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.